I have a real problem with that. And I don't drink excessively. I have wine once in a while. I don't drink hard liquor. I don't like it. I don't smoke. I don't believe in it. And I try and, you know, the older I get, the more I have to kind of conserve my energy.
Is this with weights and then do you pump iron?
No, I pump powder puffs.
I'm not sure now. Look, I'm real slow.
Okay.
You do lift weights.
Yes.
You do.
Cher, I just wanted to know, how long have you been working on your beautiful body?
Thank you. I've been working on it for a long, long time. I would say probably since I started the Sonny and Cher show.
Yeah.
Oh, I would like to change jackets with you.
No
Not
deal.
a chance.
I noticed you watching yourself. Do you see yourself as you, or do you see just another character?
Oh, no. I see myself when I'm like, I see two me's, you know. I see the me that I saw this morning when I got up to wash my face. And I thought, oh, my God. And then I see that me. And I kind of like the other me better. But I don't think you guys are quite ready for that other me.
What do you, the other me? The morning me?
Yes.
Uh-huh. So, in other words, you would be emotionally capable of presenting yourself without the razzmatazz, but you think that it might disappoint the people?
I think that what I'm trying to do basically is do it in degrees, you know, like before there was the Bob Mackie, Sonny and Cher, and now it's kind of shifting over a little bit. If you see Mask, if you saw Silkwood, Silkwood was very difficult for me to do. It was no makeup at all. You know, it's a very slow process. Also, I think that it's kind of, you know, if I walked in here in my jeans and a t-shirt just with no makeup on, I think that would be a little disappointing for everybody. And since I'm capable of doing both and feeling just as comfortable like this and this as I am when I get up in the morning, my job as an entertainer is to be entertaining.
Yeah.
Cher, do you see Sonny? And if you do, how is he?
You see Sonny.
Do I see Sonny? Oh, God. You know, there's two answers I could give you, but I'll give you the honest one. I don't really see him. I don't really get along with him.
Well, that's not the press. The press was that you were very civil and amicable after that.
I think for most of our time, we were. It's only been in the last year and a half that I have decided that he is not as good a friend to me as I was to him, and I'm tired of doing it.
At the same time, you want his daughter to continue to see and love him and have a relationship.
Yes, and his daughter is not as happy with my choice right now as she much prefers it the other way. And this is the way I feel about Sonny. And I know this is the way Sonny feels about me. If Sonny ever called me and said, I need you, I would drop everything I was doing and I would go and be with him no matter what I had to do. The day-to-day existence for Sonny and I doesn't really work out. I know that if I needed a friend and it was like the bottom line that I could count on him, but as day-to-day life goes, Sonny still thinks that I am the 16-year-old girl that he found and will absolutely not give me any space to be an adult or disagree with him. It's like living with your father.
Have you attempted to, have you told him that this is how you feel? Does he know that?
Oh, yeah.
I think it's an important observation, or this material about which we speak is important because of the number of mothers who have custody and who really should, at least for the children, make an attempt at a relationship that's communicative.
All right. You know what? This is the way I feel about this. I didn't lie to Chastity, but I never told Chastity anything except the good things about her father until one day she was really angry with me about something. And I turned to her and I said, this and this and this and this, and this is why it's really difficult for me to have a relationship with your father at this time. Not that I don't think he's a good person and not that I don't think he's a good father for you, but for me, it's very difficult for me to be with him.
And she's understood this.
Well, she's quite grown up and very, very mature, and she's also 16 years old.
Yeah. Okay. So you don't want to treat her like a child. Yes.
Cher, I saw you at Westbury Music Fair. You were fantastic.
Thank you.
I watched you mature in Jimmy Dean, and Silkwood. Do you have any insight into the paranoia that most stars have with working with other stars?
Geez, you know, I don't know if it's because I grew up as part of a team, but I much prefer working with people. I was going to do a play called Hurly Burly, and the reason that I didn't do it was because the part they wanted me to play was this, and it was a great part. And the woman came out and basically gave two of the most brilliant monologues in the world, but she really had no relationship with the other people on the stage, or as much as I needed. The best work I ever do, I do with someone.
Yeah.
After you film a movie, do you usually watch it yourself?
That's kind of my least favorite part of doing that kind of work, is to watch it.
Did you not go to a theater incognito to see Silkwood?
Well, I didn't go incognito, but I went.
Well, but you didn't want people to see you for sure, did you? I don't think.
No, I went in after it was
That's what
over. I mean, after it was dark.
And when your name came up, was this a sneak?
Wait a minute, I want to tell you something about this, okay? The first time Billy, my manager, and my sister's husband, we heard that the trailer for Silkwood was going to be playing. That's the little preview that you see. I was so excited. I ran to the theater in the dark. It was a movie starring Tom Cruise was playing. I sat down, it was like a Saturday night, I think, and it came up.
Previews now.
Yes. But I'd never seen the movie, and I'd never seen anything. Meryl Streep, big thing. Kurt Russell, big thing. Cher. Everyone in the theater started laughing. I bit a hole in my cheek to stop from crying. Billy was crying, my sister was crying. We were all just torn up. And I remember that my agent said in Chicago, when they had a preview of the movie, when my name came up, everyone laughed. And at the end of the movie, when my name came up, everyone applauded. And I felt, even now, there's so much that I have to do so people will stay with my work long enough to see it.
I wasn't there.
Oh, yes, you were. You were laughing.
I think probably what you heard was surprise. Oh, holy cow, Cher and this with Meryl Streep. Oh, come on. Not so much that you're no good as it is, it's just a departure from where you've been. That's what
I think that whatever way sometimes we choose to show our emotions, even if they're not appropriate.
Truthful underneath. But I don't see you as the most objective witness either to whatever was happening. But your friends
all right, but wait a minute.
All right, I believe you. Okay, all right, okay.
All right.
Now,
but I mean, they
okay,
were
well,
laughing.
when did you get off the mat then, emotionally? I mean,
Well, because then all of a sudden the reviews started coming, and I started having interviews, and people thought much more of what I had done than I thought. I thought I was pleased with it, but I didn't think it was an Academy Award nomination for performance. I had 5 minutes of screen time and said 20 words.
I'm pleased to recognize in our audience the young, talented young man who plays your son in Movie Man.
Eric.
Here is Eric Stoltz.
Stand up
would
and
you?
just take a bow.
Eric. Kind of pushy, isn't he? Just,
Yeah.
you know. Yes, ma'am. You should be very proud of your performance in this film. It's, yes.
You said that you felt like you had to make it in the serious role by not selling out and being yourself. And then you just said a few minutes ago that you liked yourself better when you got up and looked at yourself in the mirror, better than the way you are now. Right. Then is that not selling out if you like yourself better? Why don't you be yourself? Katharine Hepburn is herself, and I love her and think she's fabulous.
All right. So. What I mean, maybe I can be more explicit. When I was talking, this lady asked me about, do I feel better now that I'm not the glamorous role? I don't wear Bob Mackie gowns and all that. My problem, I think, before was that everyone wanted me to be one self-recognizable always as that one person. I really feel that I am more than one person at any given time, and selling out to me is being an image always and staying that person so that they know what I am. It's like Campbell's soup. They can sell that. Yeah. You know, I no longer have long black hair. I'm not exactly the same person. There are two distinct me's, one with makeup and one without. I like them both, and if I say to you, I didn't come here today, it was my choice. In Silkwood, I had the choice to look different. I didn't. It's being who I am at the time that I am that person and not being just one thing. I don't feel one thing, and so selling out to me is just being one thing and sticking to it.
Yes, you had